Congress, thank you so much for listening. My name is Tara Jacobs. I'm one of the Texas team leads for the Family Justice and Accountability Act 2025 by Francesca Amato. So I want to start off by saying administer true justice, show mercy and compassion. Do not oppress the widow, the fatherless, the foreigner, or the poor. That's Zechariah 7-9-10. So there are federal laws that apply to my case, 18 U.S.C. 241 to 242, 18 U.S.C. 1001 and 1621, as well as 18 U.S.C. 4. From 2018 to 2025, I was denied due process by the Attorney General's office. I have been involved with a conspiracy attack from CPS, police, the amicus attorneys, school districts, as well as doctor's appointments by trying to issue protection orders on me when I tried to receive documents and evidence in regards to my daughter to submit for court, as well as due process was denied by judges in court hearings. I'm a loving, sober, nonviolent, neurodivergent mother of 2. I have a son and a daughter. My son lives with me. He's a year older than my daughter, and I raised him completely well, mentally healthy, never been exposed to abuse, sexual abuse, or anything of that sort. This issue is about my daughter. So I've never been on drugs. I've never been an alcoholic. I've never been arrested. And I'm 31 years old as a mom of 2. So in May of 2018, I was living in a Houston area women's shelter with my son and daughter, Tristan and Tatiana, while receiving state assistance. I requested to close a child support case through the Attorney General on my child's father to help him financially. 2 months later, David Mullenix would then open a child support case with the Attorney General that I didn't know about, claiming that I was neglectful and that I abandoned my daughter and that was a safety concern. So David is a current police officer affiliate, and he also used to work with CPS. He was an affiliated CPS employee in the past. So I filed numerous police reports during this time that he was withholding her from me in 2018 before a custody hearing was made. And the police did no action because he was affiliated working with them in security. So in August 2018, I found out that the Attorney General reps Brian Burton and Jay Rogers approved a custody case in Dallas County where I had no ties when me and my children were living in Houston, Texas. And they opened this case in Dallas, which is an illegal jurisdiction. They held a secret hearing without ever serving me because I was in a shelter where they transferred custody with a forged notarized waiver of service to excuse my absence on why I wasn't there, and gave my child's father temporary custody without confirming the facts. So in 2019, a joint managing conservatorship order was granted to me and my child's father. But schools and doctors continued to deny me my rights when I would ask for information for my daughter. David would make false claims saying that I was a safety concern to my daughter. And then I submitted over 300 pages of verified evidence, including sworn affidavits, body cam footage, and over 15 felony reports of custody interference of him not allowing me to see my daughter. I then would find out that a CPS case involving sexual assault disclosure from my daughter occurred many years ago in 2021. I was never made aware of it. I was never contacted. When I found out, I contacted the OCA and the OCR to do an investigation on the conduct. They then confirmed that misconduct did occur on the case in regards to me, it not being handled properly, in regards to such a valid allegation that my child made, and I had rights to her as a parent. Once again, David used to work for CPS, and he claimed that he had friends to pull strings for him. I then spoke to the city mayor in regards to what happened in that CPS case where I wasn't made aware, where real allegations of neglect and abuse would be made for my daughter while in her father's care, and those cases would be closed without an investigation or deleted or moved. So I'm not alone. I met thousands of parents in Texas, mostly mothers, but some fathers, who have faced the same legal abuse, including forged documents, coercion, fake filings, and favoritism connected to faction groups like fathers' rights movements, sororities, fraternities, and conflict of interest groups. Families like John Jowers, Dominique Rocco, Gabriel Chavez, Marcela Ponce, Christina Martinez, Jazzy Williams, and April McDowell, and thousands more that I spoke to with the same pattern have experienced these same tactics as well within the family court system with no accountability. So Proverbs 17:15 says, acquitting the guilty and condemning the innocent, the Lord detests them both. Please pass the Family Justice and Accountability Act of 2025. Thank you.